Hey Taurus, welcome to your reading. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. To my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back guys. Happy birthday. Many happy solar returns if you're seeing this during April and it is your birthday. Okay, the old bottom of the deck is Page of Swords. Somebody spying on you. Somebody, I guess, not communicating. You could have been trying to communicate. You was ready to love them, even ready to forgive them with that Page of Cups energy. But they brought the cycle to an end. Started spying on you. Not great communication from them, but they're spying. Let's see. Three of Swords. No, not great. It leaves you heartbroken, right? How can you love somebody when they're not around? How can you heal your heart if you just wanted to speak to them, right? New bottom of the deck there, Eight of Cups. They walked away, sending you soul searching into hermit mode there. Balance brings that clarity you desired. So they couldn't give you the answers anyway here. You had to go into hermit mode. I know you're probably sick and tired of heard, hey, it happens for a reason. But it does. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So this is growing pains that you've experienced here, Taurus. The pain from losing this soulmate from when they walked away. And I feel like now you're having to walk away from the pain to bring yourself into balance to get what it is you actually desire. With that Two of Cups there, the Chariot. So good. We're seeing a lot of good timing coming up, right? Ten of Pentacles here. So if you've started a new career after this heartache, it will be very successful here. But it's time. It's time to meet. It's time to focus back on love. And it's time to, you've done enough healing here. This is an end of a cycle, a very long, stressful cycle for you, with many things happening, needing to take time out to get yourself together, to do that soul searching. Look at the messages you was being sent here and look at your life and really shake it up yourself, right? If we want a home and, peace in it, we have to be at peace within ourselves. So I feel like you've been on this long journey here, but now it's time again to focus on this soulmate. Let's see what's happening here. The Hanged Man, yeah. You woke up first, now they finally woke up. So they're letting their guard down. This is asking us to look at the Nine of Wands from a different perspective, that this was protection, not somebody blocking you, not somebody, although it may have felt like they disappeared off the face of the earth, this was protection while you healed. Because while we're going through healing, we could go into different modes, right? We can go into modes where we jump into another relationship straight after. So it seems like the divine put this Nine of Wands around you, this fence of protection. So the divine's asking you to see this Nine of Wands as a fence of protection, and that'll help bring things into balance and help you through this process and this period of time where we're now moving into. This may have even been a long distance relationship for some, or some of you are just meeting somebody long distance. Queen of Wands here. It's time to act. Now's the time to act. Now's the time to move. So one of you will act here. Finally, the delays here, they're over. Because you look at this Nine of Wands differently. It's not a blockage anymore. You finally take a different route with the Chariot there, and you're able to move in the right direction. Rebirth, transformation of the energy. Wonderful. So we're no longer seeing the dark side of the Death card, of the heartbreak. We're seeing these tests for what they are, life lessons. So you're seeing struggles and challenges and this blockage even for what they are now, okay? And that's wonderful because we now have a new perspective. We now can take a new direction. The blockages can now be removed. The delays will now be over. So this may have not felt like it. Could have even been 2 or 3 years you was going through this. But this is showing us that this was a short amount of time and this energy you're moving into will last longer, okay? It'll last a long amount of time there. So now we can definitely see that it was good to go through this process for a short amount of time, and now you're over it and out of that energy. You're breaking free. You might be even feeling more attractive, more like yourself with the Aries moon at the beginning of the month. But now we're seeing this watery energy coming into play, and for you guys, it brings transformation. It brings the change you desired. Let's see. Queen of Wands. Yeah, so you're now ready for love, more open to love, and I feel they are too. So you're matching the energy of your soulmate. So when we're vibrating the same, we can come together. So you're both showing up as queens, so you'll both be overly giving. One person will be taking action towards the other, and the other will be confirming that the love is, you know, felt both ways here. You did need a redirection with the Chariot, and sometimes it's difficult, and that's why it's, you know, growing pains. We don't grow in comfort. We don't grow by not changing anything. It could have been that you was in a comfortable struggle, so it was not good enough or not great, but it was okay, so you wasn't willing to change, and then you went through this Three of Swords moment, which forced the transformation into your life. And then with that fence of protection around you, there was nowhere to go but to heal and to love yourself, and that's what we're seeing here. It could be a water sign coming towards you, but all the signs will generally come out. Five of Wands. So the struggle really was within you. Knowing your worth, knowing that when people are not, you know, keeping to your respectful boundaries, and allowing them to cross it, you allowed them. This is something that can now be overcome because you've now learned to see things from a different perspective. And this is why we can now move forward with a Chariot. Fate brings in this soulmate where we can move things forward and transform the energy with them. Let's see. Unbounded, yeah. So releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives there. Yeah, I'm glad to see that everybody's finally getting that movement forward rather than feeling stuck with the Hangman. They're seeing their perspective from another point of view. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? A lot of people do that when they're around people who, you know, only want to be their friends for the wrong reason. Always try to outshine you, and you could have experienced jealousy with friends with this Queen of Wands energy. People being jealous of you, of your job, of your love life here. It could even be somebody close to you in the family. Get grounded. Empath, highly sensitive, and connect with nature. Maybe feeling like that's all you have left, but I'm telling you, some beautiful things are coming into your life right now. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? So it could be family and friends that are taking from you, and because they're so close, we feel, well, that's just my friend, that's just my mum, and that's just my sister, that's how they are. But you've got to establish better boundaries or people will keep crossing them. So now we've healed, we establish these boundaries, and we do not let people cross them. If it leads to arguments or disagreements, so be it. Somebody's not going to leave your life if they love you for disagreeing. But you no longer will have that fence of protection with that Nine of Wands. That's in the heart of reading. So we do need to set these healthy boundaries, okay? The delays are over. So now you just have to allow them into your life. Good luck, guys.